Good morning. Testimony Sunday, number 15. Yeah, we're moving up. Testimony Sunday, number 15 is about forgiveness. Like, sorry, that's my phone. I'm going to decline so that I can finish my testimony and return the call really quick. But yeah, so testimony Sunday number 15 is about forgiveness. The day I found out, like literally understood that the only way that I can literally meet and be with God for eternity was not only, but it's one of the things, if I forgive. And the day that I found that out, like really realized it, and it was known to me, and I really understood it, and like I was like, God, I even have to be sorry. I'm sorry. I even have to forgive the people that wasn't sorry. I even have to forgive the people who hurt me on purpose. I was like, I don't understand. And I didn't understand. So I cried because I was like, I cried like a baby. I cried. I was like, Lord, like, I don't want to forgive. Like, I don't want to forgive. And that is a choice. So it's like, okay, so if you don't forgive, I can't forgive you. And I was like, I can't live with that. I can't live with that. So the thought that I didn't want to forgive, and I felt like I just cried because I'm like, I felt in my head and heart like I have a whole loaded clip and a bullet for each person that harmed me. Like, that's how I felt. Like, not literally, figure speech. Like, I'm coming for every single person, one by one. So to find out I couldn't enter heaven with those feelings and those thoughts, and I couldn't pretend to be like, oh God, yeah, I forgive everybody, because he wouldn't have known whether I was lying or not, because he knows our heart. He knows what we can't see. He knows even if you pretend, he knows. So the only person I would have been lying to was myself. So that day I cried, and I cried, and I cried, and I cried like a baby. I'm like, and I rocked and I cried, and I was like, okay. Took deep breaths, and it was a journey. It has been, still is, but I learned, am learning, still learning to let go of the things that hurt me, the people that hurt me, the situations that hurt me, so that I'm able to grow. It's not so much for the people, it's more for myself. And even more importantly, so I can be and will be with God. So God made me understand for that to happen, there was going to be trials and there was going to be tribulation. And it wasn't the trials or the tribulation. It was going to be how I deal with them, how I deal with those trials and those tribulations. Am I really his daughter? Because that would determine how I deal with situations for as forgiveness and people that need or want my help, even people that may have hurted me, who still may or want or need my help. Still, it's how we deal with the situation. And when I figured out and learned that I had to forgive to get into heaven, I started to understand why there was trials and tribulations. I started to get it. I said, okay, Father, like everything is a piece to the puzzle. Everything is necessary. I get what you're doing. A lot of things is to make us stronger, not really to break us. I had to learn that as well. And even more importantly, it's to bring us closer to him. So I had to understand all of that. And I cried. And in my journey of understanding is to explain what I've been through and what I've been through, going through, or however you want to put it. Because as long as we're breathing, we're going through. So that's my job and my journey as the storyteller, is to jot the information, record it, remember it, tell it. Not as I want it, but as it is. So, with that being said, I started to forgive. Slowly but surely. Forgiveness doesn't mean that you have to have the people or the person or the whatever that hurt you around you on a regular basis, everyday basis. It doesn't mean that. It means forgiving and letting go. You can forgive. You don't have to forget, but you can forgive. But let go. And when I say you don't have to forget, that's part of like saying you didn't really forgive. But that's not what I'm saying. Forgive. And not forgetting, meaning you treat those people accordingly. You treat them with a long spoon. And you deal with them how your spirit tells you how to deal with them. You let them in your space when you feel ready. So, forgiveness. Testimony Sunday, number 15, forgiveness. God made me understand that even through the trials and the tribulations, that I have to remember to act and walk like I'm his child. And in order for him to forgive me for the many things that I've done, I have to forgive them for the many, many, many things that they've done. So, this is how this forgiveness thing works. And I had to learn it. Not only learn it, I had to understand it. And And that's what Testimonies Sunday number 15 is about. And thank you. I appreciate you for listening.